Join the flow.
Okay, event number 2, 20 cows, 15 dumbbell thrusters at 22 and 15 for the ladies, 10 burpee box jump overs, 15 dumbbell thrusters, and then 10 calories to finish. This is going to be quick. So this is a bit of a sprint, but you can't sprint it too much because that 20 cow at the bike will 20 cows at the end will feel like an absolute slog.
So this is everyone in the team to perform. So I'm guessing that means there's a 4. They can break this down however they want, or is it individual?
I think it's a relay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone is out there as an individual doing their bit for the team. You can't hide here.
So that's 40 cal bike, 30 dumbbell thrusters, and 10 burpee box jump overs. Also legs. This is really going to start testing people's lactate threshold in that.
How long do you reckon this will take for you?
So 20, if I was going full send, would be like 45 seconds, but I'm not going to go full send, so I'd be like a minute, then maybe 30 seconds, maybe like another 30 seconds, another 40, and then another minute. I think sub 6 minutes would be pretty good. I think if
per individual?
Yeah. I think if you could, per individual person, was like 5 to 6 minutes. With good pacing. Also, I mean, for the women, 15 kilo dumbbells, most of these women are really good lifters and games athletes. I think it's going to feel like feathers.
Yeah. 20 cows on the bike for the females is going to take probably a little bit longer than it would for the guys, just because they can't produce the same amount of power as the lads can on that bike. So, it'll be interesting to see. All right, get ready to go. This one's going to burn.
Somebody might have a little bit of sick on this one. This is depends what they've had for breakfast. If they've had a kind of Nocco in the past hour.
2, 1, and they're off. 20 cows on the bikes. So I don't know if you've used these.
The Rogue Echo bike as well.
Oh, they sap your legs.
The worst part of the Rogue Echo bike is you don't feel the work that you're putting in. At least with an air bike, you hear it. Everything else. So this is all about your own internal pacing here. So it's interesting to see all the fellas have started first. Some big guys on those bikes.
Yeah. So they're not going full send by the looks of it. I think they'll save it for their last 20 cows on the bike. So let's see who gets off the bike first.
I'm interested to see.
34 seconds.
Nice.
Oh, and he's off.
Bits got knocked out. So
smashing through those dumbbells.
They're having to catch up. Team hands straight into 2. So this is a completely different test of skill here. You can see this already, people coming out. But will they regret this?
Phil Hesketh off onto those dumbbells.
So everybody is now on the dumbbells. Actually, Papa Bjorn for being way ahead.
Oh, he's hit the box as he's tried to go over. He's tried to clear the box. And again.
Oh my god.
Oh, his legs are feeling it.
We need to just have a little...
Let's see, is he going to clear the box again? Oh, he's taking another tumble.
I'm really worried about his shins.
Oh, there we go. Legs around the outside.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the way forward because... So this again...
Oh, everyone's taking a tumble. Go on, Phil.
Oh, easy.
There you go. So they take it.
There we go. So what we've seen there is a bit of a change of the... So now that he's doing it as a sideways jump, we're getting a lot better.
Yeah, so I reckon their legs are feeling heavy. 20 cow bike into 15 thrusters. Their legs are going to be full of blood.
I mean, I was a little bit worried that there was a sniper that had kind of taken on that first workout. Maybe somebody from Team Papa Bjorn was in the background of a Nerf gun. But Big Phil's moving really well.
You can see they're in a bit of a pain at the moment.
Burpee box jump over as well.
So yeah, first one off the bike isn't necessarily going to be the first one to win the workout. Oh.
So in fact, we've now got team... so that is in team lane...
Papa Bjorn, that is.
So Papa Bjorn has gone from last off the bike to first on the dumbbell thrusters.
So it pays to pace.
That is a turnaround. So everyone must have been looking and laughing, thinking Papa Bjorn ain't got a chance, and then all of a sudden they've stormed into the lead. This is actually starting to get a bit exciting, this one now. A little bit of blood, a little bit of drama.
Don't forget they've got 20 cows on the bike. So remember, he got off at 34 seconds and team knocked out. Let's see how long this bike's going to take him now. So he's on the bike, 2:55.
I mean, yeah, there's me talking about 5 or 6 minutes. These guys are hitting that in maybe sub 5 minutes.
So this is the point where you could just go full send on the bike because you know your work is done.
So it'd be interesting trying to watch them get off the bike and see where they have to. It's a good job they don't have to sprint anywhere afterwards.
All right, so they're all onto the bike. The last 20 cows.
So still, Papa Bjorn have gone into first from getting 5th off that bike. Team Pans now are down into 5th again, unfortunately. But obviously, this is just the first set of people. There's a lot of other people that have got to get through. So
3 more to go.
this can chop and change a lot depending on who's going to get on when.
Oh, he's in the pain cave there. Look at that face. His body.
Would you want to go first or last if you're in this team before?
I'd go first, get it done.
You can just cheer and us. That pressure of being last as well.
And you've got more time to recover for the next workout. Okay, Papa Bjorn are done.
So that was just 4 minutes. 4 minutes work to get through that. It's impressive. But Papa Bjorn had no accents on the box.
So let's see how long it takes for these girls to
So we've actually
go
got
through 20 cows.
everyone apart from the team in the third, so apart from Victor got knocked out, it's now women on theirs. So everybody started as guys.
Oh, look at him.
He is
Sucking in the air.
feeling it.
Oh,
Everyone's on the floor.
breathing heavy. Oh, that's one of those full send workouts.
That's a complete send help. So Victor got knocked out, he's moved into the lead, but he's, like I say, interestingly, he's the only male in this next wave. So being a little bit heavier, you'd imagine him to get off that bike first.
He's making those dumbbells look easy.
Bjorn all the way through there, nice.
So he's breaking up those dumbbells. 15 dumbbell thrusters.
Oh, yeah, he's not making the mistake. His previous teammate, he's clearing that box.
Oh, he's making that look easy. So the girls have swapped the boxes down to 20-inch, which means you've got to jump a little bit further because the box is now a bit wider. So if anything, it's probably not that much easier.
No, because you're having to jump over. It's really, really difficult.
Team knocked out, back onto the dumbbells.
Nice.
Onto his final 15 dumbbell thrusters.
I've seen some legs in the air from the from the first wave of guys.
In the background, just bodies littered on the floor.
I think he's got most of his shins still intact, which is pretty good considering the amount of hits that he took. Nice, yeah. I mean, the girls are doing really well. That's always historically a pretty tricky move. Complete box jump overs for the girls, and they're just absolutely flying through them. So he's getting Victor got knocked out. His team is back on the bike. Some air squats happening there. She's just warming up her legs. Yeah, just the girls on the next round are just kind of making sure that they're not going in cold and having their legs just freeze up after that first horrible 20 cows.
Team knocked out onto the bike, onto his final 30 cows. Looks pretty chilled, to be honest.
Maybe he's not gone that hard. I think he's looking too calm. Maybe he's a fit guy, but I think when he gets those final 10 calories, it's going to be head down. I think his shoulders are going to be up.
This is one of those workouts, that kind of 3 to 5 minute time frame where you've got to go fast, but you can't go full send from the start because you will blow up. It's a bit like that acid bath, the Dubai champs.
Yeah,
just put people in a hole.
But it's a hole, especially if you've got a few more events to come that you might not get out of. So
yeah,
it's really paying attention to the whole event. Like, yes, you want to claim back points from every single workout, but 100 points per workout. If you drop 20 but you keep consistent, that's the way you're going to win it across all of it. So yeah, we've got everyone on the bike now, and you've got Victor got knocked out's next wave on there. So it'll be interesting that like the women now is going to be a big separator before the last wave of guys get back on. Those eco bikes are just finding a way.
There's quite a few different what would you call those, airdynes now. You've got the assault bike, the echo bike. The assault have made a new one. It's a bit more robust now.
They're like premium one. Yeah.
But these echo bikes just sap your legs.
It's a big seat, and it takes up a lot. Like if you're not going to be a bit rude with this, but your bum cheeks, it takes an awful lot, and that's actually a lot of drive that comes from your glutes and your quads. So it's a big old seat to be sitting on, and it takes a bit of that range of motion out.
Team knocked out onto the 15 dumbbell thrusters. Questionable depth there.
I mean, yeah,
hips below knees is the movement standard, I'm guessing.
It's quite a wide stance. I don't know if that's causing some problems there, but yeah, I mean, she's gone through them quick, but
shake those legs out, get rid of that box over.
First one gonna go. Ooh. Okay,
easy.
High knees, nice and high knees.
Oh, she's moving for those straight down.
Pace now. See, what she's doing a lot better than some of the guys. She's starting her jump very close to the box. So if you see, she takes a step up. She takes a little other step to the box. So she's actually reducing that. A lot of the guys were kind of jumping from a good couple of inches away from the actual box.
Team Papa Bjorn is racing through those thrusters.
Interesting to see what everyone's got on the feet. Quite a lot of metcons. Everyone's gone for metcons in the sideways jumps, back onto the dumbbells. That's the thing as well, you've got no real time to rest in this workout. There's no real transition time. Everything is right next to each other.
Breaking up the thrusters. You reckon you broke up the thrusters, or you go straight through 15s?
I think, as horrible as it is, you can just hold on. Like, I think if you were gonna 22 and a half, I think like it's not really affecting your shoulders. This workout is affecting your legs, so I think you can kind of power through.
So knocked out onto the bike. Last 20 cows, and this is athlete number 3. So they have one more left after this.
So I think the way that you look at it, at the minute you got Victor knocked out in first, Papa Bjorn in second. Team Panzerwagenana in third, Roger that in fourth, and Team Fem. But that can all change in the last one. It really depends on that strategy of who they've sent out when. Because realistically, do you send out your fastest to build up a lead, or do you save your fastest to the end to kind of equal that out? It's going to be really interesting to see how they've done that. In fact, we've not seen Big Roger yet from Roger that. It'd be interesting to get him out. Very tough mindset, not probably the most decorated athlete out of the group, but a very tough mindset. In fact, we actually found out a little bit of information. I didn't know that he had a motorcycle accident.
Oh wow!
And was told that he possibly wouldn't even be able to walk yet. So I mean, the fact that he's competing with these elite athletes in this way shows a huge amount of recovery and mental strength in that.
One little thing you could look at is if you send the 2 lads out first, or people with matching heights, because you have to change the height of the seats once. If you have to do it between every single athlete, you're just wasting time.
Well, yeah, you talk about 4 transitions there, so even if that's 10 to 15 seconds of changing the bike around, that's 45 seconds across the whole workout, and that could be somebody's pretty much all the way through. That 45 seconds is the full time it takes on an air bike.
Look at the bodies on the floor in the background. Roger's getting himself psyched up. Look at him, he's ready to go.
He's pacing, they're all pacing, they're just ready.
Roger's got the headband on. Team knocked out onto the dumbbells already off the bike.
So Team knocked out, I mean, they took the lead from that third wave and they've kept it so far. Their athlete out now is working really hard for those dumbbell thrusters. Roger's just changing the seat. Roger's a really tall guy, so he's literally had to change. Again, that's just been a 10-second easy changeover. Started well, nice upright motion. It's like around the penny farthing.
A little basket on the front.
Little leisurely
Sunday ride.
Got his pastries in there, got his Sunday paper, he's just coming all the way back.
Team knocked out well ahead. Alex Elebro onto the thrusters. See if he can catch up in the first position.
His team pans from being last, they're in a solid third position. I think for them trying to make up for, obviously they only got 20 points in that first workout. They need to start clawing those points back. And they've got very good athletes. So, you know, they've got people in there who are games athletes.
Alex Elebro done with those thrusters. Probably light work for him. He snatches 140.
Yeah, I think 22.5 kilos is pretty easy.
Oh.
I think he probably laughed when he saw that.
140 kilos snatch. That's probably not far off Matt Fraser. I think he's on it. Maybe it's the same.
30s, 40s. There's not many in CrossFit that are hitting beyond that. You've got like Big Braun. Yeah, not many people seem to hit over 140.
His snatch is nearly as much as my clean and jerk. which is saying something. He is a games athlete though, so I'll let him off.
Really interesting, like I said about mix there, we've got Frederick Anderson, who's actually an e-gamer, and actually does some commenting on e-gaming, so it'll be really interesting to see what he thinks about our commentating after this. But that's really cool, that it shows you that Nocco have such a wide range of people, that you've got sanctional owners, you've got e-gamers, you've got high-end athletes that all compete with each other. I think that's really cool. So I think Victor got knocked out. She's on her last part of the air bike. I think they know that they've won this. No one else is on that bike for that last part yet. So she just needs to see it out.
Whoa. Get over that. Go on, Roger, get over that box. Oof. His legs are heavy.
That's getting quite tight in that space. So some of the guys are now back onto that bike, but I don't think they're going to catch Victor or Tyler. They'll be too far.
Oh, look at that. Pain cave there, look at that face.
Do not want to lose that position in the range. Actually, just picking up a bit, I've done 14:48. Also, remembering that they've just done that first workout. This is a one-day competition.
Oh wow, okay,
just done that first workout and gone straight into this. Got two teams left on the box jumps.
Papa Bjorn done.
Nice, 15:05. I mean, they were not far behind. That's 15 seconds behind, which is nothing across a 15-minute workout. Roger's back onto the dumbbell thrusters.
Team Pan's done.
On the floor.
20. Yeah.
Next is looking for some help. I don't think it's there.
Roger's on those dumbbells. Making them look good, actually.
Yeah, for a tall guy, he's got a lot of range, he's got a lot of movement he's got to go into, but he's managing to just working at his own pace with them. His team are counting him down now, like giving him a bit of support.
Bit of a race now between the last two teams, both from the thrusters.
So Roger that and Fem both were in that kind of lower scoring point. So this is the difference of 20 points between this. You don't want to be picking up the 20 pointer, you want to be picking up the 40 pointer.
Right, it's a sprint now between Marcus Eriksson and Roger Gilros. Last 20 calories.
So Roger's head's up. He needs to get that head down. There we go. Head's down now.
Oh, head's back up again. He's not having a good time on that bike.
A few questionable decisions leading up to if they wanted to take part in this now. But this is neck and neck. It's really difficult to tell with each other. So that's the other thing. These guys don't know what the other person's on. In 20 calories, it's a sprint, but it's not a fast sprint. Like, it's going to take them at least 30-40 seconds. Roger's stood up now, actually. He's not even sat down. He's using that extra leverage. Team Femi's picking that pace up. They're really going now. The teammates are clapping them along, helping them count down. I think both are up. Team Fem done it in 16:49. Roger's not going to be far behind. Like, he must be a couple of seconds just waiting to come in. He's just finishing that last part now. In fact, Victor got knocked out. It did so well. They're actually back on the bike. Go on, Roger. That last part. Go on. He's really cranking those arms.
I feel like sometimes those bikes tick over so slowly.
And he's done 17:12. So you've got like a 3-minute difference between the first team and the last team in that one. And that was all down to power output. That was
Roger finding that that position. I think everyone's got that post-workout position. Oh, he's got
hitting the legs.
You know, there's some lactate in there.
There we go.
Burning in the legs. What's your go-to position after a workout?
The toilet, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think that kind of workout, I'm going to be hunched over and something's coming out of somewhere.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I have this onto my hands and knees for about 10 seconds, and then I have to get up and walk around.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, that's the big difference. If you lay on the floor, you're letting it consume you. You need to get up. That David Beckham Greece free kick moment of standing and get that breath in. So yeah, I mean that's going to have messed up those scores. So I think Papa Bjorn are going to have kept first place, I think, until we see the overall results. But those 20-point difference between spots shows you that, you know, the difference between a second place finish and a fourth place finish is a big one. How many cans of Nocco would you have by now?
If I was competing,
Yeah.
I'd probably stop mid-workout and have one. So Victor got knocked out in joint first position with Papa Bjorn, both on 180. Roger that, Fem, and Team Pans are all on 80 as well. So realistically, it's a bit of a two-horse race at the moment.
Yeah.
But everything to play for because everyone's pretty even.
If you want that bronze medal, it's out of 3. I think unless one of the other 3 teams pulls out something significantly above and Victor and Papa have a real stonker of a workout, those two are flying out for first and second. But yeah, after 2 workouts, you've got complete and utter equal across those 2 separators.
Interesting. I wonder what the next workout is.
We've not had anything heavy yet. I wonder whether we're going to be seeing anything heavy in this workout, or whether it's going to be more skill based, more cardio based. But we'll find out when we go through the next workout.
Can you describe this event by one word?
Lactic acid.
Yeah. Falling. John Mayer.
Okay, one word. Okay. Shaky legs.
Yeah.
But that's 2 words.
Shaky legs.
Almost. What was your tactic? Who to
Set.
go first and in the middle? And
We sent the young one first.
No, but it was like the setting of the bike,
Yeah.
like the height.
Ah, that's
So-
clever.
So I had the lowest level,
Yeah.
so I go with
So you
the...
So he'd go first, and we have the same setting, and then would lower it for Luis.
That's very clever.
We don't know why did he go first.
He wanted to.
Ah, okay.
I wanted to show them how
it's done.
How it's
How
done.
not to jump.
How not to jump.
Yeah.
Don't do like this.
How is the teamwork first time competing together?
We competed a lot.
Oh yeah, well,
No, I think it's really good.
Yeah, it's really
It's
good.
awesome
It's
thing.
so funny.
nice. Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Check up my body, join the flow.